It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC West foes. It's the Niners and the Cards, and it comes your way next.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. Oh no, today before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, with the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about, but these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, man, he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Murray on 3rd down. He lofts it deep left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
That finds Ayuk complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
From the 34. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Purdy on first down. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Rolling left, buying some time. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Moody knocks it through, and they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. DJ Dallas now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Connor on the option. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. It's Connor again. Crosses midfield, still going. 30. Gets the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a James Conner touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Purdy throwing here on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
McCaffrey on third down. Juke the defender. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The 49ers hold a slim 2-point lead early. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dallas with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Conner here from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Fred Warner. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it on 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Murray to throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Conner trying the right side. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Conner. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's complete. Here's Conner. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they send a man in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. He'll get this one to Conner. And he gets him around 6 there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give right side to Connor. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Now it's Connor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Those defenses spend all week trying to find that numbers advantage. How can I get a guy free? Or how do I get my best rusher in a one-on-one to beat him and get home and get that sack? That was study put into action for the SACK.
So 4th down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. Taken in by Harrison. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down carry for Connor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, it's Connor. Escapes a defender. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals in possession. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Kyler throwing here. That pass is complete to McBride. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the air, Murray. McBride hauls it in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. Cut near the goal line. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now Kyler. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this 1st half. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We watched the veteran James Conner put together a very solid 1st half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewert.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Ball at the 33 for first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here. They send a receiver in motion right. From the gun is Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Purdy throwing here on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Purdy to throw it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On third down, Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Brought in by Ayuk. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Looking to throw. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it 17 all. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Connor on the inside give. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush, pressure comes, he's taken down, the 49ers got him. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the 49ers will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Purdy throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They send a tight end in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Purdy on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Second down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We'll see which side separates here in the 4th. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, well, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
From the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, San Francisco! So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dallas with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Searches from the pocket. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Kyler looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. Pushing for the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Arizona. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Garendo. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's brought down up across the 40. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. He's back to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He has the San Francisco touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dortch now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Kyler. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That's complete. Here's Connor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Murray. Able to find Jones. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Bails out of the... And Willie... No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. He'll get this one to Connor. Get some space around midfield.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, Garindo. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Trying it left side with Garindo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The defense takes its third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here he is to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
To throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Glendale.